if I told you that becoming an interplanetary species could be achieved in our lifetime? What if I told you that the method for completing this is not only possible, but plausible? The method I'm referring to, of course, is a space tether. Today I'm going to explain to you what a space tether is, how it can be applied to space exploration, and what the implications of such a device would be. After all, the future is now.
A tether is simply a bond connecting multiple objects together. More importantly from that, when force is applied to the ends of a tether, it results in a spinning motion. The idea is even the basis of a few games. Like tetherball, I tied two weights with a string, then when thrown, it should spin. Because force equals mass times acceleration, the weights, which have more mass than the string, receive more drag force, created by friction from the air, forcing them to fall backward, providing momentum to the other weight.
This creates an accelerating circular motion. Now that you hopefully know how tethers work, we can apply this to space exploration.
Perhaps the biggest problem in modern space exploration is the cost and weight effectiveness of rocket fuel. Using a giant tether in the thermosphere, where the atmosphere has a low density, can effectively solve this problem. The weights on either end would instead be landing platforms, where a ship could stop at. Because this tether is spinning, it has momentum. And following this momentum, the rocket can easily escape the Earth's gravitational pull, greatly deferring the need for fuel.
This tactic of slingshotting has been around for decades, though it currently just uses the spin of a planetary axis to launch rockets. The idea of a space tether seems too good to be true, and partially, it is. For example, the momentum of a tether will be sapped by oncoming rockets.
This can be resolved by having the rockets re-entering the atmosphere land on the tether, giving their excess velocity to the tether, slowing themselves down in the process.
Another example is that, while weak, gravity still exists in the thermosphere. But this can be solved as easily as I can say rocket motor. The third and final issue that I'm going to bring up is why it hasn't been built yet. That issue is cost. Like any rocket ship, construction cost is substantial, but this is better off compared to a space station like the ISS, which is valued at nearly $100 billion US. To conclude, a tether is a bond between multiple objects. Because of its unique physical properties, a tether can be used as a solution to the high expense of rocket fuel. And while the idea is purely theoretical, it could change space exploration as we know it.